Raft River, Idaho is more a huge valley of farming operations rather than a rural community. Neighbors tend to look after each other in this kind of remote area. Lifelong farmer resident Mike Garner and his neighbors, the Webbs, have taken that neighborly tradition a big step farther.
Well, what happened was back in 2001, March of 2001, my wife and I created a partnership with Mark, Scott, and Todd Webb and their wives. At the time, I was just row crop, sugar beets, and wheat, and they were just dairy. I was renting ground from the Webbs for sugar beets, and they were renting ground from me for alfalfa, and I just said, you know, we really ought to put our resources together.
A farming partnership among neighbors? Not a common farming practice, but an idea that has resulted in some positive change.
And so what's happened is we took both of our lines of equipment and put them together. We found out that we had too much. We were able to sell off equipment, and we actually farm more ground now than we did combined with less equipment.
For Garner, who is known as an innovative Idaho farmer, the 9-year partnership and the diversification that came with it has made for a more stable annual bottom line for him and the Webbs.
And so what I've seen in the last 9 years since we've created this partnership, I've seen dairy on top of the world and sugar was down here, and now we're just completely flip-flopped. And if you look at a bar graph of our partnership as far as income, it's really been quite steady and favorable to the bank. Our banker has really liked it from the fact that it put our leverage together, it put all of our assets together, and it took our income and put it more in a safe haven. We just don't believe that all of our eggs should be in one basket, and it's proven over the last 10 years to help us.
In Raft River, Idaho, I'm Steve Ritter reporting.